welcome back to Food Prep Guide. Today we are making homemade granola. We're actually making yogurt in our little off-grid thermal cooker over here, and we'll have a video on that shortly. Actually, that will be linked up on the screen at the end of this video if you're interested, but yogurt in our house means granola. So today I thought I would make our granola on camera for you and share the recipe with you. So first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 250 degrees. Granola needs to cook low and slow, long and slow. 250 degrees, and then we're going to go ahead and get our fats melting. So with granola, it's more of a ratio and a food category thing than like a set recipe, but you're going to want some fats to mix in with your granola to get them toasted, to add flavor, and to kind of help them clump together into those delicious clumps we all love inside granola. So for this, I'm going to be doing half a cup of butter and half a cup of coconut oil. So of course, half a cup of butter is one whole stick. Then I'm going to do half a cup of coconut oil, and that's going to be our oils or our fats for this recipe. I'm surprised my coconut oil is still solid with how hot it's been in here. Figured it'd be liquid by now. Okay, half a cup of coconut oil. Did I turn my eye on? Nope. Excuse me, I'm going to turn that on to low. So we just want to get that melted and melded together. Drop there. Okay, let me set these aside. Okay, while that's melting, we're going to be gathering all of our ingredients into our bowl. So we're going to start with oats, which is of course the primary star of granola, and we're going to be using 3.5 cups of oats. Three and a half-ish. And then equal parts oats to Rice Krispies, which gives it a nice crunch. So that's going to be 3.5 cups as well. One, two. I'm looking forward to the day that I can purchase these in bulk and not have to purchase them at Walmart. I think Azure Standard has a brand that doesn't have any icky ingredients in it, and I'm looking forward to being able to switch over to that. Okay, next is 1.5 cups of chopped almonds. This is going to be a little bit loud. I've already measured it out into my little chopper here. Next, we need 3/4 cup of sugar. We're going to be using coconut sugar today. We've used brown sugar in the past. We've also used half and half white sugar and brown sugar. I'm just going to use a cup and not fill it up all the way for 3/4 cup. About 3/4 cup. Next is our spices. So we're going to do half a tablespoon, I think, or teaspoon. Yeah, tablespoon. Half a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. You can use just cinnamon That pumpkin pie spice is really good. Half a tablespoon of whatever kind of seasoning blend that you want. And then we need some salt. We're gonna do half a teaspoon of salt. Don't think I have my teaspoon out. Half a teaspoon of salt. And then just our fats, which they are almost done. Need to get a whisk. Found my whisk. Okay, so we're just gonna give this a good stir. Trying to break up those clumps of coconut sugar. You can certainly leave the Rice Krispies out if you want and just double the amount of oats. That pumpkin pie spice smells so good. Okay, it looks like our butter and coconut oil is melted good, so we're just going to add that in. Drizzle it over. Pop that in the sink. And then we're just going to give it a good stir and make sure all those ingredients are good and coated inside the oil. If you want to add in other ingredients like dried fruits, we love dehydrated or dried cranberries and dark chocolate in our granola. If we don't want it as sweet, then we'll leave out the dark chocolate and just do dried cranberries. But you'll want to do that after it bakes. You don't want to put that in right now because it'll all just melt and get gooey and not turn out the way you want it to. So any other dried fruit add-ins or things like chocolate chips or anything like that, just wait till after it comes out of the oven. Okay, I have that eye is still hot, so I need to scoot over a little bit. But I have my baking tray right here. I'm just going to spread that as evenly as possible. I was getting ready to make this and it hit me. I wonder if I could make this granola, like a really big batch of it, in my stovetop oven roaster, like what I use for canning big projects in. I wonder if I could roast, or toast, I should say, granola in that thing. Might be a good experiment to try. Might just have to do that. Okay, here we are. Looks delicious. We're going to pop that in the oven at 250 degrees. And then we're just going to be checking on it and stirring it every 20 minutes. So I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. It needs to cook for about 2 hours total, but it burns really easily. So I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. I'm going to come in here, I'm just going to stir it with my whisk. I'm not going to have to take it out of the oven or anything, just kind of pull it out a little bit, stir it with my whisk, put it back in, another 20 minutes. And we're going to do that until we have done that for 2 hours total, and we'll be back when it's done. Here we are. It's been out of the oven for about 30 minutes. I've been trying to let it cool so I could hold the pan up to the camera so you can see it real good. But it is absolutely delicious. I wish you could smell that pumpkin pie spice in here. Oh, if you've never tried granola with pumpkin pie spice, I highly recommend it. But there you have it. Hope y'all enjoy, and we'll see. Oh yeah, before I say we'll see you next time, remember we made this granola specifically for yogurt. So if you are interested in learning how to make yogurt without a yogurt machine, no, without a dehydrator, and without your oven, check out the video that is linked right there on your screen, and it'll blow your mind. It's awesome. Okay, for real now. We will see you next time. Bye.